Hey Sam, so really good to see you again today. Good working with you, and you did a lot, just quite a lot of small, tidying up things really. If we start off as we did today with the driver, looking at the setup, we want to make sure with your driver that we're in enough of a tilt. So if we compare driver down the line with your iron down the line, see here with your iron posture is just perfect at 50 degrees, arms nicely under the shoulders, and that's really important for the plane. P for posture, P for plane, and then we get into pivot. So posture really good with the iron, making sure the club's going to point belt buckle or a touch higher. And then from face on, looking at your driver setup, and then comparing it with your face on iron, we want your iron setup to get more like your driver, in that you'll be standing to the handle and behind the ball. See there how your head with the iron is ahead of the ball, and then here on the left hand side of the screen, behind the ball. So stand to the handle is something which takes care of ball position and position of club and position of body. And it'll help us be a bit more connected and help us take the club straighter back. Then grip. And this was the telltale angle, in fact, from down the line. I can see your forearm, really way too high up. That tells me that your grip is in the palm. So now we've got the logo, more over here rather than over on the side. Over on the side and here. So in the fingers, we've got you here. So the best grip for you is the grip where your hands are at their most natural, hanging by the sides. And when I looked at you from face on, I could see, quite a few knuckles, two or three knuckles, 2.5 knuckles. So that tells us that you don't want to grip the club with the hands at the side in the palm. You want to have your glove hand especially a little bit more on top so that you can hinge properly from here, holding the club almost behind you in the fingers where your hand is at its most natural and hinging up and down. So that's great. You really did a fantastic job. You just see a little hinge there, hinging where the club is light. And then the right hand fits on, covers the glove thumb. And then club to ball, just there trying to match up, sit the shaft of the club just exactly as it was designed, just there, perfect. Club to ball, and then standing to the handle, which means the handle points target side of belt buckle. And that also helps us get behind the ball. So at that stage in the lesson, we'd moved, a little more than halfway. And our goal is going to be, like I say, really looking at your driver setup here behind the ball. So fantastic. So then your swing. So your swing today, a little around behind you and a little bit open with the face. So the grip's going to help the face a lot. I'm going to keep my eye on that next time though, definitely. So a little underplane, a little bit behind. You recover well. But that's why it gets a little long. And the other thing, so that's swing mechanics. And then looking at body mechanics, we can see your belt buckle quite clearly. And your belt from this down the line view. I'm going to bring up model for you. Appleby. So when he's up at the top, up at the top of his swing there, sure, we can see a little bit of his belt, we can see a little bit of his belt buckle, but he hasn't turned to the extent that we've turned our lower body. He's resisted more with his lower body. So and then he looks from face on. So when you're swinging in practice, you almost want to feel, Sam, like you're not turning, that it's all arms. So that's Appleby at the top of his backswing from face on. And that's you there. So quite a lot more lower body turn in our swing at the moment, but we're working on it. So here you go. Grip, club, stand to the handle, all arms. So that was your all arm swing. Getting better, even in the space of 5 minutes, which is good. So aside from the setup, which is grip, position of the club, stand to the handle, more space here than here. All arms back and all arms straight back. We're going to try and keep the club in front. So next Tuesday when I see you, I'm going to just double check your grip and the club face and make sure we've got the club going on a better plane and work some more on our resistance. But that was a really good first lesson, Sam. We got a lot done, and that's a good foundation for us to build on. So keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care now, and thank you very, very much.